Good morning, dear ones. Just going to give it a moment just to come live. I know last time it struggled a little bit with the video image. I hope it's a little bit better today. Otherwise, my voice should be going through quite clearly. So welcome to this guided morning practice with me on a Friday morning. And I welcome you to the space, either now live with me. I'm streaming here 6 a.m. Cape Town, or you might find the replay and create a space through the day just to, really just to give yourself this gift of this ritual of pausing and breathing. And I see somebody is with me, and you're most welcome to leave a little comment. If you are choosing to be with me, join me. Let me just see here. Just putting on there so I can see the comments. Okay. So welcome to the practice, fellow students of Awakened Leadership. How are you feeling this morning? Good morning, you're there. Yes, you are. That's wonderful. Thank you for joining me, for practicing with me, and for gifting yourself, for making yourself a priority on this beautiful day, Friday. Just arrive. Just take a moment to really arrive in the space, making sure that you choose a space for you that is a sacred space, that is a quiet space, a space you can return to. Maybe you light a candle, put on some incense. Always bring a little bit of water with me to my space. It's one of the rituals I have to be really good at remembering, is to drink my water. So I turn everything into like little rituals just to remind myself. I easily get lost into my task. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's lovely. I get really immersed in what I do. But then I might neglect other things like drinking my water or doing things that are really important, So I create rituals in my day. I create spaces for the things that are really important, like my water, like my food rituals, healthy food rituals, like my exercise rituals, getting out in nature rituals, like reading rituals, So me today, when I sit here and give myself this space, I give thanks. I'm grateful that I showed up for me today. So give thanks to yourself. Give thanks to yourself for showing up in this space. Just checking in with yourself as you arrive. How's your body? How's your mind? How are you feeling inside? When I think of our different bodies, I think of my physical body, but there's also my emotional body, and there's the subtle body. And this is a space where we want to feel into all those spaces. And I was reading a quote this morning. I enjoy my little quotes. The last year I've been tuning into David White. He has some lovely poetry, and also some lovely, he calls them like 3 Sundays in whatever month he's launching his beautiful poetry and work. So something I can highly recommend. And he is he was a big friend of John O'Donoghue, who sadly passed years ago. And this is one of John O'Donoghue's poems that I read this morning, and and really appropriate for this space of quietening our busy minds, of quietening patterns that has a firm hold on us, and beneath that chaos to find some stillness. And that's part of this practice. And what John tells us this morning is, let there be an opening into the quiet that lies beneath the chaos, where you find the peace you did not think possible, and see what shimmers within the storm, and see what shimmers within the storm. So let there be an opening into the quiet that lies beneath the chaos, where you find the peace you did not think possible, and see what shimmers within the storm. Always in my depth coaching spaces, when we learn to listen to those tight spaces inside of us, what is chaos, what is noisy, really has some treasures for us. And that's what I'm thinking about when I'm reading this poem this morning, that very often we don't want to sit with those tight spaces. We don't want to listen to it. We create a lot of distraction strategies. We try to escape what feels like discomfort. But actually, there's a gift inside that discomfort. But it's just because we've created a story around the discomfort that we choose not to sit with it. We choose not to walk into it. We choose the escape. And escape can be many things. It can be our phones, one of our biggest escapes. Movies, food. Food as escape. Yeah. Can be many different things. So it's good to just notice that as you come into your ritual this morning. This is also a space where it's about being really honest with ourselves, deeply honest with ourselves. That we're willing to have this conversation with ourselves of the discomforts, the chaos, the storm. And let's feel into that today. Let's feel what is tight, knotted in us, what is not spacious, what is restricted, what is painful. Whatever it is that you are at, whatever you bring in to this pause, let's see if we can create more space in that tightness. We're going to use breath. Breath is your best friend in this space, and it's a reminder to use breath more consciously every day, every moment. Can you stay connected to the breathing? So as we practice here in this morning practice, when you really feel into that space underneath the noise and the chaos, can you remember the quality that you're tapping into? Can you become familiar with that space, so that in an hour or 3 hours along the day, when something happens and you get displaced, because that's life, and we will get distracted and displaced, can you remember that space in you and just apply that pausing and get back to it and say, yeah, centering yourself. So let's practice. Let's get into the space. Sit comfortably. I also have a little bit of music you'd see in my post. There's a link to some music. Just very softly having that in the background. If you keep joining me and also do your own practice on a daily basis, you might have your own favorite music. And you can sit in the middle of my voice. Just allow yourself to sink into this space. So sitting comfortably with a beautiful straight spine. Closing your eyes and just rolling your shoulders back and down. And getting in touch with breath. A deep inhale and exhale. And allow your breath to be audible. Listen to the sound of your breathing. The inhale and the exhale. Just soften into your shoulders, letting go of that tension. Just notice in your mind thoughts, busyness. Just notice it without, just let it be. Give space for whatever shows up. Meet yourself kindly and lovingly. Spend the first few moments just to let things show up and bring your mind into the breath. Welcoming the mind into this partnering. Focused breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Now let's create more space in our lungs. So let's just widen and stretch our capacity. As you inhale on the top, you just hold your breath and keep holding it, keep stretching, creating more and more space. And exhaling, stretching, stretching out on each exhale. And inhaling, you just see if you can stretch it a bit further at the top. And always hold it for a little bit at the top. And then release. Keep breathing. Expanding your lungs. And each exhale, you're just like dropping, releasing, letting go. Inhaling. It's like you're moving your breath, you're moving more space, expansiveness into all those spaces in you that are tight, that are tense, that are more chaotic. Be with whatever shows up, just sit with that. Breathe into that, soften into that. Just gently rolling your head from side to side. Gently creating space, soften into the neck. And for each exhale, you drop a little bit deeper into your seat. Like moving breath into your tummy, into your navel. Yeah, relax in your tummy, belly breathing. Just allow yourself to soften. Keep your spine straight. When the mind wanders, which it does, just bring it back. Just slowing everything down. Gift yourself this moment. This moment is all there is. Just be here right now. Now take your left hand, place it on your heart. Now your right hand. Hold your heart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for softening. Thank your mind for partnering. Thank your heart for opening, for expanding. Thank your body for coming into coherence. And thank yourself for upgrading, moving into a higher frequency. Just feel your heart. Listen. Breathing in kindness. Wrap yourself in loving kindness. And as you exhale, let go of the tightness, of the chaos, of the burdens. Inhaling kindness. Visit every single cell with a gentle thought. Speak kindly to yourself. Shower yourself with kindness. Let every moment be a moment that is kind to yourself. Letting go what no longer serves you. The unkind thoughts you harbor about yourself. Let it go. Stay connected to your breathing. Belly breathing. Sink deeper and deeper into the seat of your true power. Plug in to your essence. There is an ancient wisdom that flows within you, through you, and all around you. Arrive at your center. Keep breathing. Grounding yourself. Really feeling the support from the ground. Holding. Move your breath quite strongly from the ground into all spaces. Indulge in this sacred energy. Your inner reservoir. You are incredibly resourceful, powerful, beautiful. It's all there, right there, inside of you. All the treasures just waiting to be unleashed. Rest here for a moment. Kiss your wounds. Wash away the pain. Give thanks to your human experience. Right here, there is no fear. There's no worries. There's no judgments. No expectations. It's just love, peace. This is home. Plug in to source energy. The ultimate spaciousness. No endings and no beginnings. You are so loved, so held. Hmm. Now just take a moment to plant your seed of intention for today in your garden of awakening. What are you imagining? How do you see yourself today? What will you speak today? What is the energy that you will fuel into your thoughts, your actions today? What do you choose today? Let's take a moment. Allow the unseen to become seen, the unspoken to be spoken. Breathing. And start to create gentle movements in your body. Hello, body. Yay. This beautiful body, this vehicle that takes you everywhere. We're going to take the last 2 breath cycles and breathing in strongly, holding our breath at the top and squeezing every single muscle in our body tight, tight, tight. And then a strong release. So empty out your lungs completely and inhaling. Now squeeze every muscle tight, tight, tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tight, tight, tight. Squeeze. And release. Again, inhaling. Squeeze. Every muscle tight, 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 tight. Squeeze. And release. Last one. Last one. Make it a good one. Inhaling. And release. Now rub your hands. Heat up the space between your palms. Place your palms over your eyes. Stay there for a moment. To see your day, your intention for today. Blink your eyes open. Yay. Happy, happy Friday. Happy Friday, dear ones. And thank you for joining me in this beautiful ritual. It's guided practice. Just remember, for each time you return to this space, it becomes easier. It is a ritual. It is a deliberate practice. It doesn't happen by us just thinking about it. We gotta show up for it. Enroll ourselves for our amazing journey of awakened leadership. So this is me tuning in. Thank you. Happy Friday to you, my dear. Thank you for being with me today. It was so beautiful to practice alongside you. And thank you for tuning in with me on a Friday. And just remember that in 3 weeks, we have our boot camp that is starting, our Reclaim Your Power boot camp. So if you're curious about the boot camp, reach out to me and let's chat so that we can see if it fits you, if it's something that speaks to you. There will also be testimonials over the next few weeks in the in our group, so you can feel into other people's experiences in the Reclaim Your Power space, which is all about you taking charge of your journey, your life, reclaiming your power. Have a beautiful Friday and a beautiful weekend. Lots and lots of love.